So, good evening, friends, Pinvatuni. Welcome to our online broadcast from the London Mindfulness Meditation Center, supporting you to engage in religious observances in the evening hours, so you can participate in our religious observances from home, wherever you are. So during the rains retreat, we participate in religious observances more than the other days. Simply consider that they are more meritorious in some cases. Otherwise, we also take the opportunity to commit and also enhance your personal spiritual practice. Deepen your practice. The more regular participation is evident, the deeper, the mature the practice will become. So we have Bhavitaya, Bahulikataya quite often in the holy books or Tripitaka. In many cases, especially in terms of the practice of the Dhamma, the more you engage, the more you commit, the more you take the ownership in practicing, the further you could go in your spiritual practice. So today we are going to chant Ratana Sutta and Girimananda Sutta simply to bless every one of you, taking note of the increasing cases in COVID as well and the pandemic times. So we are going to engage in our evening worship and then listening to chanting and then end up with meditating on loving kindness. So before we worship the Buddha, say Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa 3 times. Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi Saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi Dutiyampi Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi Dutiyampi Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi Dutiyampi Saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi Tatiyampi Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi Tatiyampi Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi Tatiyampi Saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi Pānātipātā vēramaṇī sikkhapaдаṃ samādhiyāmi Adinādānā vēramaṇī sikkhapadaṃ samādhiyāmi Kāmesu miccācārā vēramaṇī sikkhapadaṃ samādhiyāmi Musāvādā vēramaṇī sikkhapadaṃ samādhiyāmi සුරාමේරය මජ්ජපමා දට්ඨානා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි. තිසරණේන සද්ධින් පංචශීලං ධම්මං සාදුකං සුරක්ඛිතං කତ୍වා අප්පමාදේන සම්පාදේ තබ්බං. So let's worship the Buddha together. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Iti piso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho Vijjācarana sampanno sugato lokavidu Anuttaro purisa dhammasarathi Sattha deva manussanang buddho bhagavati Buddhaṃ jīvita pariyantang saranang gacchāmi Ye ca buddha atita ca ye ca buddha anagata Paccapanna ca ye buddha aham vandami sabbada Natti me saranang anyang buddho me saranang varang Etena sacca vajjena hotu me jaya mangalang uttamangena vandeham padapang savaruttamang buddheyo khalito doso buddho kamatu tang mamang Swakhato bhagavata dhammo sanditthiko akaliko ehi passiko opanayiko paccattam veditabbo vinyuhiti Dhammang jīvita pariyantang saranang gacchāmi Ye ca dhamma atita ca ye ca dhamma anagata Paccapanna ca ye dhamma aham vandami sabbada Natti me saranang anyang Dhammo me saranang varang Etena sacca vajjena hotu me jaya mangalang Uttamangena vandeham dhamman ca tividham varang Dhamme yo khalito dosa dhammo kamatu tang mamang Supatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ujjapatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Nyāyapatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Sāmīcipatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Yadidang cattari purisa yugani Attha purisa puggala Esa bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ahuneyo pahuneyo dakhineyo Anjali karaniyo Anuttarang පුඤ්ඤක්ඛෙත්තං ලෝකස්සාති සංඝං ජීවිත පරියන්තං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි යේච සංඝා අතීතාච යේච සංඝා අනාගතා පච්චප්පන්නාච යේ සංඝා අහං වන්දාමි සබ්බදා නත්ථි මේ සරණං අඤ්ඤං සංඝෝ මේ සරණං වරං ඒතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන හෝතු මේ ජය මංගලං උත්තමංගේන වන්දේහං සංඝං ච ත්‍රිවිධෝත්තමං සංඝේයෝ කලිතෝ දෝසෝ සංඝෝ කමතු තං මමං ඝනසාරප්පදිත්තේන දීපේන තමදංසිනා තිලෝක දීපං සම්බුද්ධං පූජයාමි තමෝනුදං වන්නගන්ධ ගුණෝපේතං ඒතං කුසුම සන්තතින් පූජයාමි මුනින්දස්ස සිරිපාද සරෝරුහේ පූජේමි බුද්ධං කුසුමේන නේන පුඤ්ඤේන මේතේන ච හෝතු මොක්ඛං උප්පං මිලායාති යතහායි ධම්මේ කායෝ තථා යාති විනාශ භාවං අධිවාසේතුනෝ භන්තේ පානීයං පරිකප්පිතං අනුකම්පං උපාදාය පටිගන්නාතු උත්තම අධිවාසේතුනෝ භන්තේ ගිලාන පච්චයං ඉමං අනුකම්පං උපාදාය පටිගන්නාතු උත්තම අධිවාසේතුනෝ භන්තේ සබ්බං සද්ධාය පූජිතං අනුකම්පං උපාදාය පටිගන්නාතු උත්තම වන්දාමි චේතියං සම්බං සබ්බඨානි සුපතිට්ඨිතං සාරීරික ධාතු මහා බෝධිං බුද්ධ රූපං සකලං සදා යස්ස මූලේ නිසින්නෝව සබ්බාරි විජයං අකා පත්තෝ සබ්බඤ්ඤතං සත්තා වන්දේ තං බෝධිපාදපං ඉමේ ඒතේ මහා බෝධි ලෝකනාථේන පූජිතා අහම්පිතේ නමස්සාමි බෝධිරාජා නමත්තුතේ කායේන වාචා චිත්තේන පමාදේන මයා කතං අච්චයං කමමේ භන්තේ භූරි පඤ්ඤේ තථාගත කායේන වාචා චිත්තේන පමාදේන මයා කතං අච්චයං කමමේ ධම්ම සන්දිට්ඨික අකාලික කායේන වාචා චිත්තේන පමාදේන මයා කතං අච්චයං කමමේ සංඝ සුපටිපන්න අනුත්තර එත්තාවතාච අම්හෙහි සම්භතං පුඤ්ඤ සම්පදං සබ්බේ දේවා අනුමෝදන්තු සබ්බ සම්පත්ති සිද්ධියා එත්තාවතාච අම්හෙහි සම්භතං පුඤ්ඤ සම්පදං සබ්බේ භූතා අනුමෝදන්තු සබ්බ සම්පත්ති සිද්ධියා එත්තාවතාච අම්හෙහි සම්භතං පුඤ්ඤ සම්පදං Sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhiya. Idamme ñātīnaṁ hotu sukhitā hontu ñātayo. Idamme ñātīnaṁ hotu sukhitā hontu ñātayo. Idamme ñātīnaṁ hotu sukhitā hontu ñātayo. Imina punya kammene mami bala samagamu satang samagamu hotu yava nibbana pattiya. Idamme punyang asavakkaya vahang hotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So now we are going to chant Ratana Sutta and Girimananda Sutta. As you know, both of those discourses were particularly uttered by the Buddha or delivered by the Buddha for the protection and for the well-being of individuals. Excuse me. So even today we are going to chant Ratana Sutta. The Ratana Sutta was delivered by the Buddha in a similar pandemic during his time. So in the city of Visala, when there were issues from famine to lots of other fears and unpreferable times, so the people requested from the Buddha for blessing. So the Buddha asked Venerable Ananda to recite these stanzas that contain the virtues of the triple gem and sprinkle around in the city. And it is recorded that after that the people in the city began to recover not just from illnesses but also from the pandemic. So we have been chanting Ratana Sutta every day, and today we also dedicate that to the well-being of everyone. We are also going to chant Girimananda Sutta today, and the Girimananda Sutta was uttered by the Buddha when Venerable Girimananda was critically ill. So after Venerable Ananda learned the 10 perceptions or reflections on 10 perceptions and revealed to Girimananda, and upon listening and practice, it is recorded that Venerable Girimananda recovered from his critical illness and enjoyed good health thereafter. So we are going to chant both of the suttas for your well-being, especially during this pandemic and during the critical moments. May you be blessed by the Buddha Dhamma Sangha. May the blessings of the Triple Gem be upon you for your well-being and happiness, and especially may you gain good health and continue to enjoy good health and stay safe during this pandemic. So we also dedicate the chanting to anyone who is ill. So please bear in your mind and your thoughts when you listen to the chanting, if there is anyone who is ill, may they recover from the illness and enjoy good health and continue to enjoy good health thereafter. And as always, we dedicate the chanting to all key workers, including NHS staff, doctors and nurses who work tirelessly to look after the patients and and their families. So may they enjoy good health as well as develop courage and determination to continue their valuable services. So with those kind intentions, let us listen to the chanting with great respect and attention. And as you listen to the chanting, bear in your mind that these words contain not just the qualities of the Triple Gem, but also the compassion within the words of the compassion of the Buddha within these words and the composure of those lines. So please listen to the chantings with great respect so that you can benefit from the chanting that you listen to. Samanta Chakravalesu Atra Gachantu Devata Saddhammang Munirajasa Sunantu Sagga Mokkadang Paritta kalu ayang bhadanta. Paritta kalu ayang bhadanta. Paritta kalu ayang bhadanta. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Yani bhutani samagatani bhummani vayani vayantalikhe sabbeva bhuta sumana bhavantu atopi sakkacca sunantu bhasitam tasmahi bhutani sametha sabbe mettam karotha manusiya pajaye Divacharatto ca haranti e baling tasmahine rakkhata appamatta. Yang kinci vittang idhva hurang va sagge suvayang ratanang panitang nano samang atti tathagatena idampi buddhe ratanang panitang. Etena saccena suvatti hotu khayang viragang amatang panitang yadajjaga sakya muni samahito natena dhammena samatti kinci idampi dhamme ratanang panitang etena saccena suvatti hotu Yang buddha settha parivannai sucing samadhimanantari kanyamahu samadhinatena samona vijjati idampi dhamme ratanang panitang etena saccena suvatti hotu Ye puggala attha satang pasattha cattari etani yugani honti te dakhineya sugatassa savaka etesu dinnani mahapphalani idampi sanghe ratanang panitang etena saccena suvatti hotu Ye suppayutta manasadalhene nikkamino gotama sasanam hi te pattipatta amatang vigaihe laddha mudha nibbuting bhunjamana idampi sanghe ratanang panitang etena saccena suvatti hotu Yathinda khilo pathaving sitosiya catubbhivate bhiya sampekampiyo tathupamang sappurisang vadami yo varya saccani avecca passati idampi sanghe ratanang panitang etena saccena suvatti hotu Ye ariya saccani vibhavayanti gambhira panyena sudesitani kincapi te honti busappamatta nate bhavang attamang adiyanti idampi sanghe ratanang panitang etena saccena suvatti hotu Sahavassa dassana sampadaya tayassu dhamma jahita bhavanti sakkaya ditthi vichikichitanca silabbatang vapi yadatti kinci Chatuha payehi ca vippamutto cacabithanani abhabbo katum Idampi sanghe ratanang panitang etena saccena suvatti hotu Kincapi sokammang karoti papakang kayena vaca udcetasava abhabboso tasya paticchādāye abhabbatā diṭṭha padasya vutta idampi sanghe ratanang panītaṃ etena saccena suvatti hotu Vanapagumbe yatha pussitagge gimhanamase pathamasmin gimhe tathupamang dhamma varang adesai nibbānagāmiṃ paramang hitaye idampi buddhe ratanang panītaṃ etena saccena suvatti hotu Varo varanya varado varaharo anuttaro dhamma varang adesai idampi buddhe ratanang panītaṃ etena saccena suvatti hotu Khīnaṃ purānaṃ navaṃ natti sambhavaṃ viratta cittā āyatike bhavasmiṃ Tekhīna bījā avirulhicchandā nibbanti dhīrā yathāyaṃ padīpo idampi sanghe ratanang panītaṃ etena saccena suvatti hotu Yāni dabhūtāni samāgatāni bhummāni vāyāni vayantalikhe Tathāgataṃ deva manusa pūjitaṃ buddhaṃ namassāma suvatti hotu Yāni dabhūtāni samāgatāni bhummāni vāyāni vayantalikhe Tathāgataṃ deva manusa pūjitaṃ tammaṃ namassāma suvatti hotu Yāni dabhūtāni samāgatāni bhummāni vāyāni vayantalikhe tathāgataṃ deva manusa pūjitaṃ saṅghaṃ namassāma suvatti hotu etena sacca vajjena sabba dukkhaṃ vinassatu etena sacca vajjena sabba bhayo vinassatu etena sacca vajjena sabba rogo vinassatu evaṃ me sutaṃ ekaṃ samayaṃ bhagavā sāvatthiyaṃ viharati jetavane anātha pindikassa ārāme tena khopana samayena āyasmā girimānando ābādiko hoti dukkhito bālhagilāno athakho āyasmā ānando yena bhagavate nupasankami upasankamitva bhagavantaṃ abhivādetva ekamantaṃ nisīdi ekamantaṃ nisinno ko āyasmā ānando bhagavantaṃ etadavoce Āyasmā bhante girimānando ābādhiko dukkhito bālhagilāno sādhu bhante bhagavāyena girimānando te nupasankamatu anukampaṃ upādāyāti Sacekho tvaṃ ānanda girimānandassa bhikkhuno upasankamitva dasa saññā bhāseyyāsi thānaṃ ko panetaṃ vijjatiyaṃ girimānandassa bhikkhuno dasa saññā sutva sovā bādho thānaso patippassambeyyya Katame dasa anicca saññā anatta saññā asubha saññā ādīnava saññā pahāna saññā virāga saññā Nirodha Sanya Sabba Loke Anabhirata Sanya Sabba Sankharesu Anicca Sanya Anapanasati Katamacananda Anicca Sanya Idhananda Bhikkhu Aranyagato Va Rukkhamulagato Va Sunyāgāragato Va Iti Patisañcikkhati Rūpaṃ Aniccaṃ Vedana Anicca Saññā Anicca Saṅkhāra Anicca Viññānaṃ Aniccanti Iti mesu pancasu pādānakkhandhesu aniccanupassī viharati Ayaṃ vuccatānanda anicca saññā katamācānanda anatta saññā idhānanda bhikkhu aranyagato vā rukkhamūlagato vā suññāgāragato vā iti patisañcikkhati Cakkaṃ anattā rūpā anattā sotaṃ anattā saddhā anattā gānaṃ anattā gandhā anattā jivhā anattā rasā anattā kāyo anattā poṭṭabbā anattā mano anattā dhamma anattāti Iti mesu chasu ajjatika bahiresu ayatanesu anattanupassī viharati Ayaṃ uccatānanda anatta saññā katamācānanda asubha saññā idhānanda bhikkhu imameva kāyaṃ uddhaṃ pādatalā adho kesamattaka taca pariyantaṃ pūraṃ nānappakārassa asucino pacca vekkati athimasmiṃ kāye kesā lomā nakhādantā taco maṅsaṃ nahāru atthi atthi miñjā vakkaṃ hadayaṃ yakanaṃ kilomakaṃ pihakaṃ pappāsaṃ Antaṃ antagunaṃ udariyaṃ karīsaṃ pittaṃ semmaham pubbo lohitaṃ sedo medo asvasa khelo singhānikā lasika muttanti iti masmiṃ kāye asubhānupassī viharati ayaṃ uccatānanda asubha saññā Katamācānanda ādīnava saññā idhānanda bhikkhu aranyagato vā rukkhamūlagato vā suññāgāragato vā iti patisañcikkhati bahu dukkho kho ayaṃ kāyo bahu ādīnavo iti masmiṃ kāye vividhā ābādhā uppajjanti Seyyati daṃ Chakku rogo, sota rogo, gahana rogo, jivha rogo, kaya rogo, sisa rogo, kanna rogo, mukha rogo, danta rogo, kaso, saso, pinaso, daho, jaro, kuchi rogo, mucca pakkhandika, sula, visuchika, Kuttaṃ gandho kilāso soso apamāro daddu kandu kacchu rakasa vitachchika lohita pittaṃ madhumeho aṅsā pīlaka bhagandala pitta samutthāna ābādhā semha samutthāna ābādhā vāta samutthāna ābādhā sannipātika ābādhā utuparināmajā ābādhā visamapariharajā ābādhā opakkamikā ābādhā kamma vipākajā ābādhā sītaṃ unnaṃ jigacchā pipāsā uccāro passāvoti iti masmiṃ kāye ādīnavānupassī viharati ayaṃ uccatānanda ādīnava saññā කතමාචානන්ද පහන සංඥා ඉදානන්ද බික්ඛු uppannං කාම විතක්කං නාධිවාසේති පජහති විනෝදේති බ්‍යන්ති කරෝති අනභාවං ගමේති uppannං ව්‍යාපාද විතක්කං නාධිවාසේති පජහති විනෝදේති බ්‍යන්ති කරෝති අනභාවං ගමේති uppannං විහිංසා විතක්කං නාධිවාසේති පජහති විනෝදේති බ්‍යන්ති කරෝති අනභාවං ගමේති uppannuppanne පාපකේ අකුසලේ ධම්මේ නාධිවාසේති පජහති විනෝදේති බ්‍යන්ති කරෝති අනභාවං ගමේති අයං උච්චතානන්ද පහන සංඥා කතමාචානන්ද විරාග සංඥා ඉදානන්ද බික්ඛු අරඤ්ඤගතෝ වා රුක්ඛ මූලගතෝ වා ශුඤ්ඤාගාරගතෝ වා ඉති පටිසංචික්ඛති ඒතං සන්තං ඒතං පනීතං යදිදං සබ්බ සංඛාර සමතෝ සබ්බූපදීපටි නිස්සග්ගෝ තණ්හක්ඛයෝ විරාගෝ නිබ්බානන්ති අයං උච්චතානන්ද විරාග සංඥා කතමාචානන්ද නිරෝධ සංඥා ඉදානන්ද බික්ඛු අරඤ්ඤගතෝ වා රුක්ඛ මූලගතෝ වා ශුඤ්ඤාගාරගතෝ වා ඉති පටිසංචික්ඛති ඒතං සන්තං ඒතං පනීතං යදිදං සබ්බ සංඛාර සමතෝ සබ්බූපදීපටි නිස්සග්ගෝ තණ්හක්ඛයෝ නිරෝධෝ නිබ්බානන්ති අයං උච්චතානන්ද නිරෝධ සංඥා කතමාචානන්ද සබ්බ ලෝකේ අනභිරත සංඥා ඉදානන්ද බික්ඛු යේ ලෝකේ උපායුපාදානා චේතසෝ අදිඨානාබිනිවේසානුසයාතේ පජහන්තෝ විරමතින උපාදීයන්තෝ අයං උච්චතානන්ද සබ්බ ලෝකේ අනභිරත සංඥා කතමාචානන්ද සබ්බ සංඛාරේසු අනිච්ච සංඥා ඉදානන්ද බික්ඛු සබ්බ සංඛාරේහි අට්ඨියති හරායති jigucchati අයං උච්චතානන්ද සබ්බ සංඛාරේසු අනිච්ච සංඥා කතමාචානන්ද ආනාපාන සති ඉදානන්ද බික්ඛු අරඤ්ඤගතෝ වා රුක්ඛ මූලගතෝ වා ශුඤ්ඤාගාරගතෝ වා නිසීදති පල්ලංකං අභුජිත්වා උජුං කායං පනිදාය පරිමුඛං සතින් උපට්ඨපෙත්වා සෝ සතෝව අස්ස සති සතෝ පස්ස සති දීඝං වා අස්ස සන්තෝ දීඝං අස්ස සාමීති පජානාති දීඝං වා පස්ස සන්තෝ දීඝං පස්ස සාමීති පජානාති රස්සං වා අස්ස සන්තෝ රස්සං අස්ස සාමීති පජානාති රස්සං වා පස්ස සන්තෝ රස්සං පස්ස සාමීති පජානාති සම්බකාය පටිසංවේදී අස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති සබ්බකාය පටිසංවේදී පස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති පස්සම්භයං කාය සංඛාරං අස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති පස්සම්භයං කාය සංඛාරං පස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති පීතිපටි සංවේදී අස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති පීතිපටි සංවේදී පස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති සුඛපටි සංවේදී අස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති සුඛපටි සංවේදී පස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති චිත්ත සංඛාර පටි සංවේදී අස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති චිත්ත සංඛාර පටිසංවේදී පස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති පස්සම්භයං චිත්ත සංඛාරං අස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති පස්සම්භයං චිත්ත සංඛාරං පස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති චිත්තපටි සංවේදී අස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති චිත්තපටි සංවේදී පස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති අභිප්පමෝදයං චිත්තං අස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති අභිප්පමෝදයං චිත්තං පස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති සමාදහං චිත්තං අස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති සමාදහං චිත්තං පස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති විමෝචයං චිත්තං අස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති විමෝචයං චිත්තං පස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති අනිච්ඡානුපස්සී අස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති අනිච්ඡානුපස්සී පස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති විරාගානුපස්සී අස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති විරාගානුපස්සී පස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති නිරෝධානුපස්සී අස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති නිරෝධානුපස්සී පස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති පටිනිස්සග්ගානුපස්සී අස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති පටිනිස්සග්ගානුපස්සී පස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති අයං උච්චතානන්ද ආනාපානසති සචේකෝ ත්වං ආනන්ද ගිරිමානන්දස්ස බික්ඛුනෝ උපසංකමිත්වා ඉමා දස සංඥා භාසෙය්‍යාසි ථානං කෝපනේතං විජ්ජති යං ගිරිමානන්දස්ස බික්ඛුනෝ ඉමා දස සංඥා සුත්වා සෝ ආබාධෝ ඨානසෝ පටිප්පස්සම්භෙය්‍යාති අතකෝ ආයස්මා ආනන්දෝ භගවතෝ සන්තිකේ ඉමා දස සංඥා උග්ගහෙත්වා ඒනායස්මා ගිරිමානන්දෝ තේනුපසංකමී උපසංකමිත්වා ආයස්මතෝ ගිරිමානන්දස්ස ඉමා දස සංඥා අභාසී අතකෝ ආයස්මතෝ ගිරිමානන්දස්ස ඉමා දස සංඥා සුත්වාසෝ ආබාධෝ ඨානසෝ පටිප්පස්සම්භි උට්ඨාහි චායස්මා ගිරිමානන්දෝ තම්හා ආබාධා තථාපහීනෝ චායස්මතෝ ගිරිමානන්දස්ස සෝ ආබාධෝ අහෝසීති ඒතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන දුක්ඛා උපසමෙන්තු තේ ඒතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන භයා උපසමෙන්තු තේ ඒතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන රෝගා උපසමෙන්තු තේ නක්ඛත්තයක්ඛ භූතානං පාපග්ගහ නිවාරණා පරිත්තස්සානුභාවේන හන්තු තේසං උපද්දවේ නක්ඛත්තයක්ඛ භූතානං පාපග්ගහ නිවාරණා පරිත්තස්සානුභාවේන හන්තු තේසං උපද්දවේ නක්ඛත්තයක්ඛ භූතානං පාපග්ගහ නිවාරණා පරිත්තස්සානුභාවේන හන්තු තේසං උපද්දවේ දේවෝ වස්සතු කාලේන සස්ස සම්පත්ති හේතුච පීතෝ භවතු ලෝකෝච රාජා භවතු ධම්මිකෝ ආකාසට්ඨා ච බුම්මට්ඨා දේවානාගා මහිද්దికා පුඤ්ඤන්තං අනුමෝදිත්වා චිරං රක්ඛන්තු ලෝක සාසනං ආකාසට්ඨා ච බුම්මට්ඨා දේවානාගා මහිද්దికා පුඤ්ඤන්තං අනුමෝදිත්වා චිරං රක්ඛන්තු ධම්මදේශනං ආකාසට්ඨා ච බුම්මට්ඨා දේවානාගා මහිද්దికා පුඤ්ඤන්තං අනුමෝදිත්වා Chirang rakhantu mang paranti. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So that was the end of the chanting of the two suttas, Ratana Sutta and Girimananda Sutta. So the chanting was to invoke the blessings of the Triple Gem and the blessings of the Parittas for your well-being, for your safety and for your happiness, and especially good health during this pandemic. So we wish you every happiness, every success and every good health that you can attain. So may the blessings of the Buddha Dhamma Sangha be upon for your complete well-being. So we dedicated chanting to you as an online community, you as a family, and you with your parents and relatives and extended relatives. May they all be well, happy and peaceful and enjoy good health. We also dedicated a chanting to anyone who is ill. So if you have brought into your mind someone who is ill, we will wish them speedy recovery and good health and happiness, and also may they enjoy good health thereafter. And as always, we dedicated the chanting to the key workers. May they also enjoy good health and happiness, as well as develop courage and determination to continue their valuable services to the nation, and also the NHS staff and doctors and nurses for their well-being as well as their happiness and good health. May they also develop courage and determination to look after the patients and their families. So we will say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu to bless them. So now let us do meditation on loving kindness. So sit straight. Adjust your body as such that you do not rest your arms even. So your right hand on your left palm and on your laps. Back straight as possible unless you have a physical difficulty, and gently close your eyes. So three things: upright and balanced body, right hand on your left palm, and gently close your eyes. So if you are a regular practitioner, we first do is be mindful of the stillness within yourself and around you. If you're new, so you will be benefiting from the brief introductory reflection on loving kindness, and then we will recite some lines so that you can contemplate and repeat in your minds when you meditate. Okay, so first of all, just observe your peaceful body, the peaceful posture, the way your body is posed. You can notice the way you're sitting. If it is on a chair, first be mindful that you're on a chair, or if you are sitting down cross-legged, just notice that you are sitting cross-legged. And then just simply, as if you've come out of your body, you can look at your body and you can see, or all you see is that stillness in the body, the peaceful body without motion. And as it is still and no motion, you notice that there is no restlessness in the body. You notice the structure, the way our limbs are bent and how we are sitting. Isn't that body peaceful? Very quiet. If you compare it to other times, there is peace within the body because you have freed yourself from all your evening commitments. There's nothing that you want to go to rush or rushing to finish this. You've just postponed everything and dedicated this time, so it is peaceful. If you had something in your mind, you'd be wanting to finish this quickly, stand up and go and do that job. So praise yourself that you have completely freed yourself from your other chores at home or duties at home, and simply dedicating this time to this religious practice and now meditation. So that is a good start to notice what you have done, so that the peace is maintained in the body and in the mind. And also notice how you have determined that this is the posture that is suitable for my sitting, and I have chosen that. So be mindful of that posture. So as you are mindful with that peace inside or within your body, have a quick scan in your surroundings. So you may notice your family members sitting with you. Appreciate their support. Be thankful for their support. That mutual support is very important. And also notice the other infrastructure equally still. You might also notice that there are some families absent because they have things to do. It's okay. Don't comment. Be happy for what they are doing. And they have left you in peace, so be thankful for them. Even if there are disturbances with noises or other things, just forgive them. Don't comment. Don't lose that peace of mind. Don't lose that peace within. You shouldn't allow frustration or anything to arise. So the key success or the key reason for this peace of mind is that you have maintained that freedom from letting yourself off everything that may have happened or would have come on your way, even your plannings or your future. So the secret is the ability to let go, the ability to free yourself. That is where this happiness and peace of mind comes from. Complete freedom. Even in the chantings we use the word viraga, that is to disconnect from your wantings. Because where the mind begins to wander, as much as it is part of restlessness, it is also part of the expectations or the wantings and the desires that you may have within oneself arising as soon as you close your eyes. So your mind will start looking for things to get entertained. It's not necessarily that you are looking as if you are researching, but it is something that the mind gets excited to hook into and starts wandering around, getting distracted to anything. And as soon as the distraction takes place, there is a judgment that happens. And that judgment is all based on your personal opinion and views that you have. So you can see why I said the secret for this happiness or for this peace is the ability to free yourself from these judgments. Free yourself from these expectations or even views that you hold on to. The views that you hold simply makes you develop a set of conditions always. And when the conditions are not met, you have a problem. So whoever you talk to, whoever you interact with, whoever you say or do things or work with, if there is some sort of expectation, if there is some sort of conditions or even viewpoints of the person who he or she is, we already develop an opinion before we communicate. We already expect something before we communicate. And this is where I mean we have to be free from. So the more expectations, the more conditions you will have, and when they don't meet those conditions, then the filtering starts. When the filtering starts, you make a judgment of yes or no. So when your conditions are met, you feel happy, and then you raise your bar of expectation. When the condition is not met, you get dissatisfied. Slowly, slowly, leaving grounds for the eruption of the dissatisfaction within oneself. That dissatisfaction, slowly, slowly, as it develops, might turn into impatience. And you can see how your body can also start to get impatient when things don't go the way you expect. If you were kind to yourself, you would not allow that reaction. You will not allow your body to be impatient. You will not allow your body to be frustrated, or even your mind. So the impatience can develop into something desiring, such as ill will, wishing someone or something go wrong. Ill-wishing thoughts develop within oneself. The ill-wishing thought will also then develop into jealousy. You don't want something good happening to the others. It's such a harmful emotion or harmful thought. You don't want others to be good or prospering. Anything good or anything benefiting them, you will start to be jealous of. And sometimes it can also be that you link it to the association of a person which you will not even then like. I don't want this happening to you because you did this to my friend, or you are friends of the one that I don't like. So there is this lack of peace within oneself, complete pain and suffering developing because of your self-judgments that you actually bring forward every moment you deal or think or do things. So free yourself from expectations, which then results no dissatisfaction. Then there is no impatience but love. There is no ill will but well-wishing. There is no anxiety, there is no frustration, there is no worry, there is no stress. All in all, there is no dissatisfaction. That means you can then continue to enjoy the peace of mind within oneself. So you're completely free from everything, even your likes and your dislikes. And this is where in the Metta Sutta it said, Dittincha Anupagamma. You do not hold on to anything and free yourself from all the views. And that happiness is only experienced by you yourself. I cannot explain that happiness to you. You have to experience it for yourself. The moment you are free of everything, is complete happiness, complete peace of mind. So let us develop those skills that actually support this nurturing of this metta, loving kindness that we are talking about. So when you contemplate on these lines, do genuinely think about it. Do genuinely wish. Do genuinely work for it at other times. So you can repeat this in your minds. May I be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to me. May no problems come to me. May no difficulties come to me. May I always meet with success. May I also have the patience, courage and understanding to meet and overcome difficulties in life. May I be free from anger and jealousy. May I be free from frustration, anxiety and worry. May I be free from pain and suffering. So when you share similar loving thoughts to the ones that you associate with mostly, do genuinely wish for them as well. And if the stations do not matter or relate, please skip, such as they have passed away or you do not have someone. May my parents, grandparents, teachers, uncles and aunts and in-laws, husband, wife or partner, brothers and sisters, children, grandchildren, cousins, nephews and nieces, friends and colleagues, neighbors, and those that you share a smile with daily. May they all be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no problems come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they always meet with success. May they also have the patience, courage and understanding to meet and overcome difficulties in life. May they be free from anger and jealousy. May they be free from frustration, anxiety and worries. May they be free from pain and suffering. May all living beings, including your pets, birds, animals and insects that come to your garden, seen and unseen beings, including all sentient beings, be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no problems come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they always meet with success. May they also have the patience, courage and understanding to meet and overcome difficulties in life. May they be free from pain and suffering. May I be well, happy and peaceful. May I be free from pain and suffering. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So that brings us to the close of our session for today. So thank you for joining with us so far. Every day we go live at 7 o'clock. So we'll go live on Facebook and our YouTube channel, lmmc.online, supporting your religious practices every evening, especially during this rains retreat time, so that you can participate from home or wherever you are, and also during the pandemic. It supports your peace of mind from home, wherever you are. You can engage in religious practices. So we hope this evening has been fruitful. So we will see you tomorrow again at 7 o'clock. So see you. Have a very good evening. Take care and stay safe. Have a very good night.